Hi there guys, welcome to my Minecraft video. Today's video is an AFK sugarcane farm. Now you can see I've got it behind me here. You don't have to make it that tall, you can actually go as tall as you want. You can have it one level. This is a 3-tier sugarcane farm, as you can just see here. I'll show you how to build one tier and then how to stack the other tier on top, but you can build this as high as you want. Obviously the higher this is, the more efficient it is, but I just shouldn't think you need any more than 3, maybe 4 or 5. So we'll get straight into it. Okay guys, so here we are. Now before I get started, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. It would help me out a lot and obviously help me keep doing these videos. So we'll get straight into it. So the items you're going to need are water buckets, which you can use to make an infinite water source, sugarcane obviously, sea lanterns. You can use torches, but I think sea lanterns look better. You're going to need redstone. You're going to need 8 hoppers. You don't need to have glass blocks, but I just like it for a finishing touch at the end. Now I've got spruce planks, but you can use any type, or to be fair you can use any block for this, but I just prefer using the spruce planks. You're going to need 2 chests, a lot of dirt. These 2 blocks here, you can pick anything you want, absolutely anything. It's completely up to you guys. I've just gone for these 2 because they're easier to identify. And then you're going to need, I think, if I can remember correctly, it's 36 observers and 36 pistons per layer. Don't quote me on that. I will count it once I've built a layer. But yeah, so observers and pistons, just normal pistons. Okay, so start off by placing 2 chests, like so, and then 2 hoppers into the back of the chest, and then 2 hoppers at either side, like so, so they connect into the original 2, and then on this side as well. Okay, now we're going to use the smooth stone for this. Yeah, do you know what? To be fair, I could have just dug that into the ground. It would have been a lot easier. In that way, I wouldn't have had to. I wouldn't have had to build a layer up. Right. So same again. Just. You can build it above ground, it's up to you, but I'm just building it into the ground because it's easier, so I don't actually have to build dirt, just so the water can go into. So like so. Okay, so from these pistons, go diagonally this way on either side, and then you basically want to count 10. So it should be 10 here actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6. Ignore that, I missed 2. It should be 8 pistons. So like I said, 8 pistons, like so. You got to make sure they all go into each other. So let's fill this back up, and it's this side. So it should be 10 now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 there. So map 10 out on the other side. So from the block here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And same again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And it should match up. Now, I would recommend going 6 blocks high, so I'm going to use a smooth stone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So once you've built those pillars, we're going to connect them. So count 4 blocks up from the pillar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to basically connect these pillars with dirt. Okay. So this is where our sugarcane is going to go, pretty much. So obviously with the sugarcane we're going to need some water block, which is going to have to go behind here. So it's basically going to have to go here. Just don't do that. So we're going to have to go 1 level down, like so. Go all the way across. Do it for every side of this. Okay, so the quartz that I've placed is where the waters are going to go, and obviously because the water's there, the sugarcane is going to go on top of the dirt here. So we're going to need to just block off this section as well here, just so the water doesn't fall off. And use the pillars as well to do so. I mean, you can design this bit like however you want. I'm just doing it just because for the tutorial. So it's completely up to you guys how you do it. So this will only be one layer of this, and then you just stack this on top every time. Like so. Okay, so get your water buckets, and then just place the water buckets in between there. You can put your sugarcane in now if you want, it's up to you, it doesn't really matter. So get your observers and your pistons. So on top of here, actually we still need the quartz. Like I said, you don't have to use quartz, I'm going to use spruce planks. So above the water, we're going to place a block of spruce there, and basically go above the water with the spruce. Be careful not to go into it, or else you'll block that and you can't plant sugarcane there. So do that for all the sides. So now we can start placing our pistons. So from the inside of the square, just place your pistons facing inwards on all sides, like so. Here we go. And then with the observers, you're going to have to go on the outside of the square and place them that way, so the red dot is facing outwards, basically so the face is facing inside. So I'll place that there. Okay guys, so like I said before, you're going to need 32 observers and 32 pistons per layer. So obviously this is why I said it's going to cost quite a bit if you're doing this in survival. So just raise up the pillars, the smooth stone pillars, so they match the observers. So you can actually at this point plant the sugarcane. It's completely up to you guys, because technically you already have water in. I wouldn't suggest using sand, obviously, because it falls. Dirt is simple enough, easy to find. Not really required too much for it. Okay, so for the outside bit here, obviously we're going to need some sort of block to catch the water. So just raise this by 1. I mean, you can just completely block it off if you want. It doesn't really make a difference. It's completely up to you. Like, just so the water, so enemies don't get in as well. Like I said, completely up to you. I'm just going to do it with dirt for now, just to show you. And then what you do is you get a bucket of water, or a few buckets of water, and just go along the back wall here, like so. So it should, for some reason, we've gone not far enough. May have done this a bit too big, but you get the idea. Basically, this you could always get, if you do this actually, if you follow this like I am doing. Let me just take the water off. You can just place more hoppers going into each other, like so. It would be a bit neater if they weren't, but there we go. And then if you place the water, and then it should go. Because you basically want the sugar canes to fall into the water and go into there. So for some reason, I don't know why I've missed one, but I might have made it too big. But oh well, it's done now. It's still going to work either way. I mean, these ones are still going to fall and land around about here, so they're still going to go into the into there. And then if I go into the chest, and it's there. Yeah, so that works. That's fine. It's up to you how you design this bit. I'm just showing you the structure bit. Completely up to you how you design it. I mean, you can block this completely so you don't see it, so you just see the chest. Or you could, in fact, use the glass, you know, if you prefer, but it does look a bit messy, so anything is completely up to you. This would be quite good, actually. Just blocks of quartz, blocks it off, and then you can even block that bit off. Shouldn't affect it, like that. So you can actually get to the chest. That would be that'd be great. See if it works. And there it is. The only thing with this is you will get mobs spawning in there. Sorry, going into the especially spiders. They will go through there. So I would suggest just get a fence of some sort and just go across there so they don't get in. Let me just see if it still works. Yep, still works. Okay, so yeah, it still works. So you can fence that off. So no spiders get in there. So that's pretty much it for now. So basically get another set of blocks. Doesn't matter, I'm going to use spruce again. And on the back of the pistons, just spruce block all the way across. Just one line on all four. And then we're going to put redstone just going across the top. So basically, if a sugarcane happens to go past the observer, because they only go 3 high, the whole thing works. Make sure they all do. Like so. I do need to put the tile thing on, just so they drop, so you can see. So that's it, guys. That's one layer. Technically, this bit, like these 3 blocks are a layer. This is just the bottom bit. But if you were to build this now again and do another layer, basically get the quartz block and just go across the top of the observers. So that's going to be your water block. Like so. Get dirt and then go in front of the block of quartz or whatever block you're using. Like so. So this is going to be your sugarcane, and then same again. Let's actually raise these up a bit more. So 1, 2, 3. So raise it by 4, 3, 4. You basically want it to go next to the observer. So if we get the block of quartz, goes out 1, go up, and then we are just going to block this area off. Obviously, I'm not going to show you how to do it for this side because I've just shown you there. But you just basically copy that all the way around, and you copy it as high as you want. I mean, the world goes up to, I think, 260 something blocks, so, you know, you could have an immense farm, sugarcane farm. So if I'm just gonna, like that, oh, there you go, that worked. That drops, goes into there, and appears in the chest. Same on top. As soon as it grows to one of the observers, it pushes the rest of them. Now you will find sometimes they do get stuck here. It's very rare that they do, but it's, you know, it can't really be avoided. It just depends how fast, how hard they actually push the sugar cane. Not really much you can do there. But with the amount, depending on how you get this, you know, 1 or 2 missed sugar cane isn't going to make a difference. They do take a while to grow, but once they do, you know, it's brilliant. But you can then design it however you want. I mean, I'll use the sea lantern just because I like how the sea lantern looks compared to the torches, and then just obviously it's top mobs as well. So that's the farm. And obviously once you've built it as high as you want, you know, get some glass, and just from the top of the observers, just go out and then fill the inside section in, basically, just to make it look a bit neater, just in case any, you know, phantoms and anything does end up spawning and goes in there. It won't make a difference because they won't be able to get you, but you never know. Well, thank you very much for watching. I've been Huggycraft, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. I will get better at making these videos. It's just, obviously, like I said, it's a bit late, but I wanted to get this out as quickly as possible before I forget how to build it again. But thank you very much, guys. Peace out.